Hey everyone, this is Zane from POAD Official 2, and this is the Reason for Beginners series, a series in which I will be helping teach you to become more adept in your producing skills and using Propellerhead Reason type software, and we will also eventually be diving into Record, which is the other Propellerhead software that I use, and I would definitely endorse it. So, getting started in explaining the Reason interface. This is the rack, the space in which all of your devices that you use to create musical sound will be placed. This is the hardware interface, in which you can see the audio input, output, and sampling devices. This is the track list, where all of the tracks being used in your song are listed, and you can mute, solo, add lines, or edit automations. This is the sequencer, where your song will be shown in the form of by the measures. And this is the transport. In the transport dock, you'll be able to see the entire layout of your song, record, play, pause, rewind, and control BPMs, use a metronome, and toggle blocks and the regroove mixer. Also control the parameters, locations of the loops, and toggle the loop on and off. To begin any song, you'll likely need to right-click the rack space and create a 14:2 mixer. This mixer will allow you to have 14 different inputs in which you can use and create your song. To begin creating sounds, to tell you that Propellerhead has included many very useful presets already loaded into Reason as factory defaults for us. We'll be using one of those for this example purpose. Right-click, blank rack space, create instrument, Reason factory sound bank, all instrument patches, piano and keyboard, acoustic piano, and a grand piano.sxt. However, this is a standalone module, does not help you very much. So what we'll be doing is adding this to a combinator. Right click it, click combine. Now keep in mind that you do not always have to add things to combinators afterwards. You can simply create a combinator and then add the piano inside that combinator by default or manually. This is much quicker, but for this purpose I did it afterwards. Don't ask why, I don't know. Name the combinator piano 1. Now we need to add in some notes. Okay, so now those notes have been added in. Now, some of them were obviously off, and occasionally you can hit the wrong key. I did so. So to correct that, simply double-click the notes in the sequencer that you just recorded. We're going to click Detach Sequencer, which will give us a full-page sequencer. Click any note, Command A or Control A if you're on a Windows computer, to select all, right-click any note, and click Quantize Notes. This will put them into a better placing to begin with. Let's check that. You can hear the places where I hit wrong notes. They were here and here. Just select them and delete them. Sounding pretty good. Close the full page sequencer and click and copy paste to make this an 8-bar. Now the loop parameters are already here for us on the first 8 bars, so just click loop. Now play through, and anything inside those loop parameters will automatically loop through. So let's say you want to add more of a spacey sort of reverb to your sound. Simply right-click underneath that device, or if you haven't combined it, right-click the device and create either an RV7000 Advanced Reverb or RV7 Digital Reverb. For more basic purposes, we'll use the RV7 Digital Reverb. So now you have your digital reverb device. Much too spacey. Turn the dry-wet meter far down. 32 is good. Sounding a bit better, but take the size down just a bit. we'll use -24. Now you may want to be getting that sort of delayed and repeated sound that a lot of songs have. So just right click the digital reverb device and create a DDL digital delay line. This delay line will allow you to have the auto delay feature on your song. Simply take the dry watt meter down. We'll leave it at 29 for now and play. Maybe bring it up just a bit more. And take the feedback up to have it so that it lasts for more notes. Great, now you have a basic melody line played on piano for your music. If you don't have very heavy musical experience before you use Reason, you may want to just go and take things like piano, vocal, or guitar lessons to better understand scales, chords, chord progressions, and music playing in general. I am a years and years experienced piano, guitar, and vocal player. I also have skills in playing ukulele, forms of percussion, and various other instruments, including bass guitar. So, having said all that, I also have much know-how as a producer. So if you send me a personal message or a comment wanting to learn some new things as a producer or wanting to get on your feet and get started as a producer, I'll very heavily take that into consideration and be very glad to help you. Always be sure that you can send me messages, send me personal messages requesting things that you want me to do as tutorials. If you don't use Reason type software, most of the things I'm doing in this software are applicable to all kinds of music production software. For example, I also have a copy of Cubase LE4. I don't often use it, but it can be good for mixing. So look into that if you want to. So there you have your melody line. However, the A grand piano preset in Reason is notoriously quiet, so we're going to maximize the sound with, drumroll please on the shocker name title, M-Class Maximizer. Simply take the input gain up. Same with the output gain, just a bit. There you go. Full rounded sound. So, that was the basics on creating a melody line, and we'll be using the same file in the next where I will show you some things about creating bass lines for different types of songs.